Hello everyone, welcome back to Roulette Fever. The last strategy was a column strategy, right? It was an outside bid strategy, so I thought about coming up with an inside bid strategy for today. I always like to mix things up a bit, as you all know. So yeah, this one is gonna be an inside bid strategy. It's gonna be a double street strategy to be more precise with. And it's going to be a really interesting one because it has a strict stop loss and a strict target, but also whenever we bet on double straight it becomes really exciting too. So let's begin. Okay, so as I always say, try to protect your bankroll at first. That's why I'm going to start with $1 bet size. Okay, so we're going to do an empty spin at first to find a number. Okay, it's 10. So in this case, what you are gonna do is that we're gonna follow the winning double street. Okay, this strategy has a progression obviously, and you'll get to see that as we go along. Okay, so placing bets on double street is a really headache, as you can see. Oh. Anyway, let's start. What a bumpy start. Okay, so as we are only betting on one double street, so it's quite obvious that odds were against us. So what we are gonna do is that we are gonna again follow the winning double street, but we are gonna keep the last bet on the last double street also, okay, at the same time. And we are not increasing our bet size, okay? So let's spin. Okay, in this case we win, and you always need to remember what your session high was, okay? You always need to keep this in mind. In this case it's 3, but obviously this is not always about following the winner and all of this stuff. So you'll get to understand it as we go further deep into it. Okay, so again we are going to follow the winning double street, and this case we are going to go with only one bet. Okay, because we have won, so we don't need to increase or do anything fancy. Let's spin. I'm targeting 50, okay, per session, and the stop loss is gonna be 100, okay. But as I always say, if you prefer, you can keep your stop loss down to 60 or 70 also, if you are more comfortable in that way. Again, we are gonna chase the last winning double street, okay, as of now, because after the third step, it changes, okay. So let's spin. Okay, so on the third round, what we are gonna do is that we are gonna obviously follow the last winning double street, but at the same time, we're gonna increase our bet size to $2 on per double street, okay? And let's spin. And from here on, we are not gonna follow any more winners. We're gonna keep our bets on this 3 certain double streets, okay? Now we are not following the winners anymore. So what we are gonna do on per round per loss, we are gonna increase our bet size by 2 units, okay, on every double straight, and we are not chasing the winners anymore from here on, okay. And as I said, that you need to keep your session high always in mind. In our case, that was 3, okay. So we always need to keep that in mind, and why I'm gonna explain it to you, okay. Okay, not a problem. We're going to increase our bet size once again by $2 on each and every double straight. Spin. Keep that strict stop loss of 50 always in mind. Okay. we win. Now we gotta check whether we have come back to a new session high or not. We haven't. We're back to zero. So what we are gonna do, we're gonna follow the regression. But we are gonna follow the regression till that point, till we are not reaching the new session high, okay? Not after that. After that, we're gonna go back to our base bet. The objective here is to get to a new session high, okay? So that's always important to keep in mind. So we're gonna go down one step, plus 2 minus 2 kind of thing, because we haven't gotten to a new session high yet. And we are gonna keep our bets on the same double street, okay? There is no need to follow the winner as of now. We have won again and we have achieved a new session high. So now we can go back to our base bet, okay? And we're gonna follow the winner with $1, our base bet. And let's go. I think now you are getting a clearer idea of this strategy, of this progression, okay? We win again. Wow, great. Again, we don't need to do anything when we are winning, obviously. As you can understand that I have targeted 50, but it may seem a lot because we are betting with only $1 to begin with, but this strategy has been giving me really quick returns, really quick progression. So 50 will not seem that much high for this kind of a strategy. Okay, you'll get to say it by yourself, not to worry. When you face a zero in between those first three rounds, it becomes a bit different. I'm gonna explain it to you anyway, but we don't need to go that deep as of now. Okay, so as we are doing, we are gonna follow the winner once again, but this time we're gonna increase our bet size. Okay, and yeah, let's spin. Okay, and we are gonna just follow the process. Here we are not chasing the winning double street anymore. Okay, so yeah, let's spin. That's why I'm starting with only $1. Okay, so that we can go deep into the progression and we don't hit our stop loss. You can start with even 50 cents. Remember the session high was 18, I think. So we are gonna not go back to our base bet directly. We are gonna go down one step into the progression. You can go down to 2 steps in the progression too, because that's gonna give you a new session high too if you win. But I'm gonna go down only one step for this case, okay? And let's win. The objective here is pretty clear, to get on to a new session high and nothing else. If we lose, we again build up from there. In this, just like in this case, we are again gonna increase and we are not chasing a new double street, okay? A new winning double street when we are in progression or in regression, okay? Again, we are going to increase our bet size by $2 on each and every bet. This may feel a bit tricky or risky to some of you because we are not going back to our base bet and we're looking always for a new session high. But that's how this strategy works, okay? But as I'm telling you that you can always go back to your base bet if you feel like doing so, okay? We are minus 40, so this one, as you can understand, is gonna be our last chance, otherwise we're gonna hit our stop loss. I wanted you to see all of this, so let's see what happens. We win. Okay, so now we are minus 10, so again we are gonna follow the process. once again, and we're gonna go back down in the regression. Okay, now you gotta decide what you wanna do, whether you wanna go back 2 step down integration or 1 step. Okay, that completely depends on your stop loss, risk appetite, and all of those things. You always need to keep that in mind. Okay, so I'm gonna spin. I'm not gonna go further down. We win once again. We're back to 14, so we are back in positives. We're close to the new session high once again. So we are gonna go back down 1 more step. I'm really confident about this strategy. That's why I'm not going back to the base bet until I get onto a new session high. But it can be different for you. Okay. If you want to play it safe, if you just want to get back to the positives, you can always go back to your base bet whenever you want to, whenever you feel confident about. Okay, so now we don't need to follow the regression anymore, as we have a new session high. We can go back to the base bet, like we have been doing. So yeah, we're going to follow the last winning double street with $1, and as you can see that we are on the verge of touching our stop loss, but now we are back to plus 32. Okay, so again, we are going to follow the process. It's always important that at first you observe a strategy and then you became confident and comfortable in using that. Use it on demo and then observe it online and then only use your money. Okay. I've tried it so many times. That's why I was so much confident with it. Okay, so we are again following the process and we're gonna follow the last winning double street once again, this time with $2 on each and every bet. Remember the last session high that we reached with 32, so we always need to keep that in mind. Okay, we win once again and we have a new session high once again, so we don't need to get into progression, integration, or anything like that. We're gonna go back to the base bet and all of those usual stuff. So yeah, let's spin. You can understand now why I chose 50 even though we were starting with only $1. This strategy gives you real quick gains, but it comes with its own risk, obviously, and that's why I have that strict stop loss in place. I'm not gonna go over that, but the confidence I have in this strategy, you saw that yourself. You're down by minus 40, and I kept on playing because I knew that something's gonna happen. Otherwise, my stop loss gonna get hit, and I'm gonna tap out anyway. So anyway, we're increasing our chip count with each and every win. As you can see, again, we're going to follow the last winning double street with $1. I'm going to tell you what you need to do when you hit zero. Okay, so hang on. When you're playing inside bet strategies, it's better to play on European roulette for obvious reasons. Casinos already have an edge over you, so there is no need to give them an extra edge. We win. Great. So we're up by 38, so don't need to do anything fancy. I think I forgot to increase that bet size. Yes, yes. I forgot to increase that bet size on the last bet. That's why we didn't have a new session high. I should have bet with $2 on each and every bet. Rather than doing that, I bet with only $1. My God. Anyway, so last one was 21. So we're gonna follow the winning double street. I messed that up. Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind. Okay, let's spin. Yeah, we win once again and we have a new session. If you follow the progression properly, you will always be on a new session high after a win, and some cases you need to take the regression. But on the last case, I forgot to add 2 units. Rather than adding one more unit, I went with only $1 in each and every bet. So that was the mistake. Anyway, so again, we're gonna follow the winning double street. We are close to our target, but anyway, it's roulette. So until we really touch our target, there are no certainties. Okay, we're following the process. I don't want overflow informations by adding the zero that I was talking about in it. What you need to do here. At first, I want to reach my target, and then I'm going to tell you about the zero, because many of you may be thinking that what we are going to do when we hit a zero, because that doesn't come inside any double street. Yeah, I'm going to tell you about it. We are close to our target anyway. Let me hit that at first. Once again, just follow the process, have faith in the system. Okay, let's go. Now we are going to increase our bet size by $1 on those bets, and we are going to add a $2 bet on the last double street, and let's spin. We win once again, and we have a new session high once again, and we're going to follow the process. We're close to our target. Let's see if we can hit our target quickly or not. We win. We have hit our target. We have crossed our target. As you saw that we are on the verge of touching our stop loss, but as I said that I have tried it out many times, this strategy, and I was confident and comfortable with this. My stop loss was in place, so I went ahead with it, and we have touched our target. Even though playing with just $1, starting with just $1, so we have hit our target. I won't say quite comfortably, but I would say that with confidently. So as I was talking about the zero, let's say I'm giving you an example. Let's say that you are following the last hitting double street, okay, on your first step of the bet. So you are betting, let's say the last number was 16. So you are betting with $1 on the double street of 13 to 18, okay. So you lost, maybe the next number is zero. So the next number is zero. So now that zero doesn't come on the any double street. So what you're gonna do is that we are gonna bet with $2 on that same double street. I mean the double street of 13 to 18, okay, on the next bet. And then whichever number comes, we are gonna bet with $2 on that next winning double street, okay. I hope you understand. In that case, we are not gonna bet with $1 on the next double street anymore. We are gonna bet with $2 on the next double street. Okay. So let's say the one number was 13. Okay, so we bet with 13 to 16 double street. Then the next number was 0. So you're gonna bet with $2 on the next round, okay, on that same 13 to 16 double street. And the next number, let's say, is 20. So you're gonna bet with $2 on 13 to 18 double street and $2 on 19 to 24 double street, okay. And then the third double street comes, and then the process goes as we have been doing, okay. So that's the process we need to follow. If you face 2 zeros back to back, you need to just, as you did on the first step, we increase it by $2. So you're going to keep on increasing it by $2 by remaining on that same double street, the last double street, until we get another number. So we can move on to the next double street, okay. We are not going to go over past 3 double street as we have been following in this process by any way. But in the cases of zero, I've given you an example what you need to do. If you have any confusions, write me in the comment section, okay. I'm going to explain you further if you need any more explanations, okay. Try out this strategy, guys. Let me know how it works for you, and best of luck. And I'm gonna see you on the next video, guys. Thanks for supporting. Keep on supporting and be cautious with this strategy. And yeah, best of luck. I'm gonna see you on the next video.